Hi everyone! Today we are talking about estrogen. So what happens if we have too much estrogen in our body? Well, if you ever feel fatigued or gained abdominal weight, which is really hard to get rid of and you don't even understand why it's there, you have sleep issues, anxiety, mood problems, heavy periods, then you may have too much estrogen in your body. And estrogen is wonderful. You need it, and it has a lot of functions in your body apart from your reproductive functions, such as skin health, bone health, cardiovascular health. It's needed for healthy metabolism. It has good properties for insulin balancing. It also boosts your serotonin, which is your feel-good hormone, and your melatonin, which is your pleasure hormone. But too much of a good thing is also not good. Estrogen has a very narrow therapeutic range, so it's really easy to get too much of it, and then you will lose all the nice benefits, but you will end up with the nasty symptoms I already mentioned. One of estrogen's job is to thicken your uterine lining in preparation for your period, which is needed and is great, but the more estrogen you have, the thicker your uterine lining is gonna be, and then the heavier your period will end up, and that is quite annoying, to speak the slightest. And so how do you end up with too much estrogen? Well, it can be for quite a lot of reasons, and one of them is endocrine disruptors, which are environmental toxins. So some of the heavy metals like cadmium, mercury, or your water bottle, which contains plastic like BPA, and even too much dairy, as dairy contains estrogen. So we need to be really mindful of our surroundings and the products we use, because that can easily add to our estrogen load. The other one is slow clearance of estrogen, like, for instance, not sufficient microbiome, or low nutrients, or sluggish liver detox, or constipation. And as well as taking hormonal contraception, as it will shut down your ovaries, therefore you won't really produce estradiol, your good estrogen, but it will replace it with synthetic estrogen, which not too ideal. And it can be also due to excessive production in your fat tissues. Fat tissues contain the enzyme aromatase, which then converts androgens into estrogen. And if you have more fat tissue, you will produce more of these androgens, such as testosterone, which then gets converted into more estrogen and then add to the load as well. And usually it's more common that more than one of these happening in the same time, or even all of them, as if you don't have enough problems already. So watch out for my next video, and I will give you tips for how to get rid of that excess unwanted estrogen from your body. Thank you very much for listening. That was all for today. Have a nice day. Bye.